Morning, friends. This video is meant for everybody, and the topic is actions speak louder than words. Friends, there is no denying the fact that what you do is more important than what you plan to do. People often waste their time making a planning of doing something great in life. But, friends, it's better to act upon that planning rather than preaching and boasting of that. That proverb, implies on the practical significance of achievement in life. See, many of us generally take pride in giving long ideas, long perception, and preaching about what to do, what not to do. But the real, achievers are those who talk less of what they are going to do and they do more than what they preach. All the people who are able to, subdue their pride and egoism manage to reach their goal. The important thing is that this proverb highlights the practical aspects of action rather than preaching. It's better rather than going on the theoretical aspect of this quote. It is important to go on practical aspect of this quote when choosing the topic for just elaboration. You must think why action is more important than words. If you go on making a plan of what you are going to do, you may face a lot of obstacles in the path of your success. But without wasting time on planning to do, rather you start working on it. Life is full of obstacles and we have to overcome them. Anyone who wants to succeed in life has to overcome the obstacles of life. So, wasting time on propagating what to do, it's better to act upon it. One must be a man of action. Many great people have put into practice what their conscience told them to do and have done everything according to their belief. They didn't talk about how to reach, rather, they acted upon it and transformed the precious opportunity into productivity. So rather than talking and making an idle talk, it is better to act upon the plan. Friends, we often agree or disagree that many of us even make a long planning. So when you are going to talk and speak about your planning, it is hardly going to work. But if you go on the perspective of acting upon the plan rather than preaching, you will find that you are moving inch by inch on the right path. And that is the reason why we say that there are two emotional aspects of this, action and words. One emotional behavior talks about putting effort into action. The other one talk about simply making a planning of that. You can prove your points just by taking an example. Look at that. Parents do everything for their children. They feed them with all the essential requirement and they keep on silently watching on the performance of the children. So they actually believe in actions. They provide all the facilities to their children, they help them in nurturing their educational growth, and they keep an observation. They don't talk about their children's performance by making a propagation of advertisement or saying that I have made this plan and that plan. Those parents really release on the success of the children. There are people who are diligent, hardworking. So, intelligence is better than foolishness, diligence is better than being lazy, and being active is better than being talkative. Now, many of people are very talkative. They keep on giving long lectures on what they are going to do in life, but they hardly act upon it. As a result, they are a failure. For example, people who are chain smokers, they always promise they will not smoke, but they don't act upon it. They keep on smoking, and for the whole life, they spoil their health by just giving a promise to the people that they will not do that. So, what is more important? It is important that instead of giving a long description of your planning, go step by step, work on your plan. Do not just say that I will change this world. There are people who always promise I will change this and I will change that, but actually on the ground level they don't do anything. The process of changing the world requires some efforts. There are people in this world with their small effort, they are bringing a change in the society, and thereby bringing a change in the society, they are able to change the world. So, friends, going to just deliver a lecture, it is better to do something, put your efforts, and absolutely keep on striving gradually. If you really want to bring a change, the important thing to remember is that you should not boast about it. Rather, you should work on it. And rather, you should put your efforts in the right direction. And don't try to only pride on your lecture, rather, pride in your action. Difficulties will come, but that you have to overcome it. You can also talk more about your effort, less about your pride, because the fault lies in talking and boasting about your pride. Sometimes what happens that our pride and egoism dim the significance of our achievement, and sometimes it reduces the value to zero. All the people who were able to achieve and subdue their pride were really believing in the fact that actions were more important than words. If you really follow this formula, the important change that will come in your life will be that you will be striding gradually towards your goal without any hurdle. But even if a hurdle or obstacles come on the way, you have the capacity and capability to overcome them. So do not make a propagation of what you are going to do, rather achieve success inch by inch, word by yard, and don't just make a long planning. Just work upon your plan, and the plan will work for you. The practice of conscience, what your conscience says, keep on doing. Do not listen to many people, because there are many people who are demotivating. They always demotivate you, and so when you listen to many people, you will get demotivated. So better to have listen to your conscience and work honestly and talk less. That is the secret of reaching the goal of your life, and that is what I wanted to emphasize upon. Thank you, friends.